I just want to talk about my life. When I come on here, I want to be as like real and authentic as I possibly can be. I just never knew. I don't know. I just never knew. I don't know. Maybe I just don't feel comfortable staring at something for so long, especially if it's towards a person. But that's kind of how you hold engagement really well. Um, and like kind of hold a conversation, just to have that feeling of someone that's actually listening. That's something I kind of always struggle with. But I say the way that I'm feeling, it's so unexplainable because I don't know if I'm sober. I'm not gonna say that actually because I don't know if I feel like myself right now or maybe I just completely lost my lost my mind. But I kind of like it because it's kind of something different, sorta. It's like something different, sorta. Like in a good way. It's like a way for me to, or maybe it's just me probably. Like I'm at to I'm a, well, not- blah, 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 blah. Sorry. Um, talking about mind flow. What I mean by like mind flow is for me trying to get myself to like understand, just interpret what you have in mind and just let it be because it gives you a sense of consciousness and it gives you a sense of clarity like this is who you are, this is who you meant to be. And don't try to change it, don't try to push it away, don't try to deny it, and just let it be because I feel like just doing that, it gives you a lot more understanding of yourself and which would very much differentiate. Differentiate. I hope I'm saying that word right. Different. Differentiate. If I can say that word. I think it just kind of separates you from everybody. I think it just separates you from everybody. You being different, you being yourself, cringy, being so wise, being lame, not being lame, but being cringy, being wild, being annoying, maybe being I mean maybe people think your ideas are stupid. People think you're stupid. People think you're insane, dumb, whatever. Really, they don't. Those words don't really mean anything. They do. Words do have meaning, but like towards a person, it just doesn't make sense. Because how are you gonna like? It's just like how are you gonna sit here and just tell me what you think about? I mean, not what someone is thinking about you, but like how you gonna sit here? How you gonna tell me how you gonna criticize me and sit here and tell me about what I should do, who I am as a person? You know nothing. You do not know nothing about me. So your words don't mean jack to me. And other people might take it and other people might find it offensive. Other people might accept for what people other people might be other people might accept for what they might say about them. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Other people's words about you don't mean anything. It really don't. I know who I am. Nobody knows. Not even my fam. Look, I have family. I have siblings. I have brothers, sisters, uncles, aunts. I have family, but I can honestly say they truly. I can say they're. I can say this truly that they know certain things about me because they've been with me, especially with my siblings. But they know certain things about me, but it's like they truly do not know anything that goes on with me. They truly don't know what be going on with me sometimes, like fully, cause I fully know, cause I've been myself. I've been in this vessel, so I know every single thing, every single detail about myself. I know everything, and there might be some memories I might forget, some things I might leave out, or it might be some stuff I just don't tell. Some things I might just leave out, but like you don't truly know who you are except you. You truly don't know who you are except for yourself. People don't know. For you to be real with yourself and be honest and be truthful, only you can interpret that, and nobody else can. With their words don't mean shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. Their words don't mean nothing. at all, unless if it's towards them. Maybe they're insecure. Maybe they don't have a life. Maybe they're just hating just because they don't. They're jealous, hating, whatever. But that's not the topic. I'm getting off track. There's more. There's like certain topics of the videos I'm trying to do, and I'm getting off topic. But so far as like for this video, I want to talk about mind flow just for a little bit. So mind flow is like, so far as anything that comes to mind, just let it be. Um, that's like a subconscious thing, and it's also like a reality thing. That's what's like being real, being truthful, and being eternal, especially within you. Cause I feel like for like just speaking from my experience, once you start just letting your mind just flow and just let it be. So far as any thoughts that might come into play, anything that you think about, just so far as like anything that you think about, take advantage of that. Use it. Do anything with it. Just put it to use. If you feel like you want to eat something, then eat it. If you feel like you want to do something, then do it. If you want to take a nap, take a nap. If you want to sleep, sleep. It's just like a degrade on your time and your character. It's like you're kind of living your life as like a defense mechanism, or why did I say that? Sorry. I meant to say like you kind of just living your life as a lie. You're like lying to yourself. Like you kind of interpret other things rather than what your mind is telling you to do. I mean, don't let. I mean, people might say like, oh, don't let your mind do all the work for you. Don't let your mind just like take control of your who you supposed to be. Your mind is your biggest superpower, whether you believe it or not. I mean, other people might have. I mean, look, there's so many people out here. Everybody has their own experiences. Everybody has their own opinions about everything. Don't I want to put no shame towards that at all. But for me, if I'm speaking just from my experience or just my perspective of mind control, I'd say your mind can like tell you to not say certain stuff or just not bring certain stuff up if it's not if it's appropriate or not. Um, like yeah, they're probably right about that because there's like there might be times where my mind is like don't say this or don't say this at all, like it could lead to some like my mind would tell me like my mind would be, I don't know, like words, I don't know, it's subconsciously though, like something can be set in my mind and I think and like I'm sitting here looking like I'm just like thinking about it now like okay, like this is what my subconscious is telling me to do. um and then once I get a thought like that in my subconscious, when something comes into my head like that, um I'd rather not reflect on it and think about it. I'd rather just put it to use and just roll with it. It's like a risk taking, honestly, but it might be a good one or a bad one. Who cares? Who knows? I just know that that's just know that just gave me a clarity of living in my truth and being real with myself and knowing this is my soul, my mind, and my body all together speaking. Or maybe the Lord Himself is might be speaking. I don't know. Right now, I have a headache in my head, and I have a headache since yesterday. I think since last night because I was recording for my other channel, for my game. Um, but I say so far as like just let your mind flow. Like whatever, if you whatever comes to mind, just do whatever. Do whatever your mind desire. Do whatever you desire. Like whatever you think about, mind, like your control of your mind. You can control it, but also it's a tool. You can control your mind, but it's also a tool. Like just forget thinking, overthinking, because if I tend to overthink, especially when it comes to something that's been placed in my mind, like, oh, now I gotta think about it. What is there to think about? Because all you're gonna do is just hold time up from that. All you're gonna do is just hold up time. All you're gonna do is just hold up time, and then I'm just sitting here thinking the whole entire amounts of hours in the day, sitting here thinking, and then just keep thinking about it until I make a decision. Nobody has no time for that. That's just saying you trying to create a perfect time to use what your mind is given. There's no perfect time. The perfect time is now. That's why it's been placed there at that very moment. That's why it's been placed there at that very moment. It's designed right now. Like it's not just gonna sit there. I mean, unless I don't know, maybe it might do sit there. Unless you just think about it. Unless you sit there and think about it until you make a decision, until you make a move about it, until you make that certain action towards it. That's just more time being hold up. So it's like do whatever your mind, do whatever your heart, mind, and body desires, because that is your destiny. That is your true character. That is your legacy, and that is your true self. Whether people might believe it or not, whoever's watching, hopefully that makes sense in some kind of way. I'm pretty sure that's all I want to say. More to be expected, of course. Use that mind. Use that brain of yours. It's very powerful. It's very special too. So use it, please.